This video is for my psychology class, Psych 106 at Brookdale Community College, and it's for Professor Ricobono. So basically I have to talk about anxiety, because we could pick out of any one of the topics from, anything that we've covered this semester. And the one that I chose, which is something I can relate to, is anxiety. And if you have no idea what anxiety is basically the feeling of worry and nervousness, and it's usually about an event that you're not sure how it's going to turn out or how anything's going to happen. And anxiety disorders happen to be one of the most common mental illnesses in America. And to start off, there is generalized anxiety. Generalized anxiety disorder causes chronic feelings of excessive worry and mass amounts of anxiety without a specific cause. I live with that. I'm a little nervous right now. Many people with generalized anxiety disorder almost always feel as though they're on edge, tense and a little jittery. Someone with generalized anxiety disorder may worry about minor things, like really, really tiny things, such as daily events or what could happen in the future or anything, really. You just kind of get nervous about everything and feel awkward and not fun. So basically, these are accompanied with physical complaints such as slightly high blood pressure, faster heart rate, muscle tension, sweating, and shaking. The second is a social anxiety disorder, and it's also called a social phobia. So it's anxiety, and you're self-conscious from the fear of being closely watched, or like you're being judged by the people that you're going around. Like if you're going to Walmart or something and people are just looking at you, you just automatically think they're judging you for something you're wearing or doing, or the way your hair is, anything. You just feel like you're being judged and being watched. And, basically you're super afraid of, looking bad, looking terrible, making mistakes, being humiliated in front of a lot of people. Another form of anxiety is obsessive compulsive disorder, or also known as OCD. This could be a very disabling illness that basically traps people in endless cycles of repetitive behaviors and thoughts. People with OCD are plagued by repeating and troublesome thoughts or fears or images, and they can't control it. The anxiety that is made by these thoughts leads to an urgent need to perform certain rituals or routines. The compulsive rituals are performed in an attempt to prevent the obsessive thoughts or make them go away altogether. Lastly, another form of anxiety is through phobias. Everybody has a phobia. At least I would think so. I'm scared of spiders. Phobias are a group of symptoms that are brought on by a certain object or situations. A specific phobia is a lasting and an odd fear caused by the presence or thought of a certain object or situation that usually shows little to no actual danger. Being exposed to the object or situation causes an immediate reaction. You automatically freak out. Like when I see a spider, I freaking scream. I'm just like, nope, not happening. Not going near the spider. Someone either kill it or get it away. But so they usually try to avoid it, that object, or anything completely. The distress associated with the phobia or the need to avoid the object and situation can dramatically interfere with the person's ability to function normally. I don't have that problem, but I bet other people do. People with a specific phobia know that fear is excessive or unreasonable, but for some reason they just can't get over it. Like, it's impossible. The exact cause of specific phobias is entirely unknown, but most are closely related with a traumatic experience or of a learned reaction. Like if you saw someone else in your family freak out over a bee, because they might be allergic, but you're not. But, if you see that, you're going to end up doing it, maybe. Hope not. Or a person who has a frightening or threatening experience with a dog, being bitten by the dog can cause a phobia of just dogs altogether. Fear can be learned from others, like I just said. If you saw a person doing it, you develop that fear too. Finally, there are plenty of ways to prevent anxiety. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to ever accomplish, ever. Like, it's really difficult, and I'm still trying to accomplish it. Most of the time, people can easily just change some of their everyday routines. A person can start exercising, meditating, try to get enough sleep every night, and figure out ways to cope with situations better so you don't have a freak out or a panic attack or anything. Sometimes even talking to someone can help. Just lay out all the problems down, just get it off your chest instead of worrying about every single thing by yourself and doing it alone. In more extreme cases of anxiety, medication may be necessary, but obviously you would have to go and see a doctor for that. You don't want to just start taking medicine without being advised. There are also support groups online for people with anxiety. I haven't tried that, but they look pretty cool. It's like your own little mini support system, more like big support system. They can just support you through everything, and they give you inspiration to move on and kind of live your life without being so freaked out or worrying over every single little thing, so that you'd be able to live a happy and healthy life. So that is my essay type thing on anxiety. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it was informative. Thank you.